Mississippi River. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, our matchup will see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And for Memphis, Morant and Allen at the guard spots. Kyle Anderson is out there at Brooks, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position. The Hawks to start out. Now Young. Pass to Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. Out left to the wing. Here's Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
When Trae Young is feeling it, he can rip up a defense. Quick release and a confident stroke.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Quick release and a confident stroke.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Confident stroke.
Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Morant with the steal. There's the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Allen. Anderson outside. Now here's Valanciunas. Defense is right there. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Here's Bogdanovich, and he banks in the layup.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Morant against Young, and they double up Morant. No good from Valanciunas.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hunter kicks to Young. Count that one. Young's got his second basket.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. There are numerous problems that Trae Young presents, but Coach is focused on Young's shooting. After watching the tape, Coach said he'll instruct his defenders to pick up Young as soon as he crosses half court. He emphasized that's not hyperbole. You can't say they don't respect his range. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Capella following the score by Memphis. There's the pass to Hunter. Just 3 to shoot. Bogdanovich. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
And that one's good. Morant.
Just a natural scorer, Ja Morant is. In this area, he's confident.
Down low. And it's Capella missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
Hey, GA, hint the nickname Slow-Mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league. And there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
To the inside, here's Allen. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Hunter with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Hunter no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Morant kicks to Allen. Morant drives in. Anderson trying to free himself up. Valanciunas, good.
When you earn your keep inside, you get used to fighting through contact. Valanciunas getting it done.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Brooks outside. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. Brooks has got 5.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Morant against Young. Young is doubled. Collins passes to Young. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Anderson. To the paint. Here's Allen. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Timeout.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Hill comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Reddish, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Trae Young. Now here's Rondo. Dishes to Hill. Tipped away. Jones with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Plays it in off the breakaway.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Rondo passes to Collins. Throw the lob to Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down. Throw the lob to Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down. Throw the lob to Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Melton feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And the turnover again by Atlanta. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And so it's Memphis with it, leading by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Jang. Gallinari with the rebound. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Got a piece of it, but they recover it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Hill. 6 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Clarke for 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Chang. Brandon Clarke is out there with Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Rondo against Jones. Rondo dishes to Hill. Just 5 to shoot. Good work there as it goes. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. And here's Jones. Bain. He started by Hill. And it's Clarke with the jam. Bain. He started by Hill. And it's Clarke with the jam. Bain, he started by Hill, and it's Clarke with the jam.
And this is why so many were high on Clarke there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Passes it to Collins. Gallinari with it. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Clarke. To the wing on the left. Here's Melton. Clarke trying to get open. Melton's shot is good. And it's a 5-point Grizzly lead. And for the Hawks, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Rondo passes to Gallinari. And stolen by Jang. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Melton. Kicks it out to Jones. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Gallinari, and it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clarke is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And watching Brandon Clarke play, first thing you notice, young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he fell to 21.
Will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for John Collins. DeAndre comes in for Hill. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Reddish. Young is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Wow. Gallinari hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Memphis with the ball, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Back to Valanciunas, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella.
Like the way that Valanciunas worked his way to the line on that shot. Never let the defender get comfortable.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him.
The 5th overall pick in the draft back in 2011. Valanciunas has added wrinkles to his game every year since.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. A 12-point game. He dishes it to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. High post shot. Count that bucket. Young's got 6.
He sees the whole floor, and he's making some quick decisions. Trae Young gets what he wants from the mid-range.
Anderson dishes to Morant. And they double up Morant. That one drops for him. Anderson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Herter passes to Young. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Memphis, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Allen. And Allen drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Young outside. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. He's got 8.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Back to Morant. Allen passes to Valanciunas. Here's Morant. Second chance shot. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
For Memphis, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys are truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Now, here's Valanciunas after the miss from Trae Young. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Morant. Valanciunas after the miss from Trae Young. And that one's good. Morant's got 11 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Capella, the pass to Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Quick off.
Capella, the pass to Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Quick off.
Capella, the pass to Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Off the floor, Chris Dunn padding that shooting percentage with a play at the rim.
And they double up Morant. Inside. And Capella sends it back. They get it back. The Hawks trail by 14. Here's Dunn. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Dunn's got 5 points in the quarter.
An area where Dunn continues to work, improving his range, so the defense has to respect him out there.
Morant reaches to Valanciunas. And good that time. And the Grizzlies lead by 13. The Hawks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Young against Morant. Second shot opportunity. And Capella with the layup.
just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Now Hunter. He kicks it to Young. Fires the three. Another three for Atlanta.
We saw that coming all the way. Trae Young just doing what he does best.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
And Shaq, a team that used to be known for its grit and grind style, Memphis, starting to amass high-profile superstar prospects.
Yeah, Ja Morant is flash and substance. Great leader, makes everyone around him better.
Yeah, you know, Jaren Jackson Jr., poster child for the modern-day big, you know, can stretch the floor and guard everyone at every position. This is a good team.
Yeah, and now let's send it over to Kevin Harlan for the second half. And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Allen outside. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing here by 8.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
The Hawks trail by 6. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Beautiful. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Beautiful. If you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Young against Morant. Feeds it to Brooks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
And both free throws good for Brooks. And the Hawks with possession here. 6-point game. Outside Bogdanovich. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. And again, it's Atlanta.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Brooks outside. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Morant outside. The feed to Anderson. Another shot. And Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got 8.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Young against Morant. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. He's got 15.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Trae Young. Now here's Jones. He has 5. Clarke, the pass to Jones. Drops in the tray. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clarke there proving how important that concept is.
So here's Gallinari. That one good for 2. 6 points for Gallinari.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the middle. Here's Jones. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Rondo passes to Huerter. A floater. That shot misses. And it's Memphis the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Melton. The teardrop falls in. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Huerter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Reddish. From the stripe. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Melton. Here's Clarke. And then Clarke slams it in.
And with points.
Here's Melton. Here's Clarke. And then Clarke slams it in.
And with points.
Here's Melton. Here's Clarke. And then Clarke slams it in.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clarke's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now, here is Gallinari. They trail by 11. And the rejection by James.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one falls for Collins.
What's interesting about John Collins, he plays fast, but he's also measured in his approach.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Hill comes in for Kevin Huerter, and it's Dunn in for Rajon Rondo. And so Collins nails both of them. Now, here's Clarke. He's got 6. Pass to Jang. From past the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Dunn outside. Some solid defense from Clarke.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Jones in the post. Dunn covering. And the rejection by Collins. Count the basket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Dunn passes to Gallinari. Outside Collins. And here's Reddish. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's the dish to Gallinari. Fires from 18. A second chance effort. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Reddish.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Bain. Gallinari covering. Back to Jones. Over Dunn. Tries again. Goes up again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for John Collins. Hunter comes in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hill. Young is subbed in for Reddish. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Hawks trail by 10. Young outside. 34 seconds left in the third. Hunter no good. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Allen passes to Valanciunas. Count it. Good. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Young against Allen. With some arc. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads get back down to 10 points after they get the bucket from Young.
Doesn't have to get all the way downhill to the rim to be effective because Trae Young has a trademark floater.
And so it's Memphis going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Anderson. and it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Did you see that communication? It was terrific. Offensively, they used the pick play to set up easy looks.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Morant outside. Pass to Brooks. Hunter grabs the miss. And for the Hawks, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's May. The first free throw is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Morant. To the inside. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Young, good.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
Bogdanovich with it. Inside, Capella, and the rejection by Valanciunas. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Allen, that's good.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Young trying to break free, and with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Capella. Now here's Brooks. Not a lot of room. Allen outside. Four on the shot clock from 15 feet away, and that one good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Young, good.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Atlanta making a switch here. Collins is checked in, and let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Now, here is Young, and he comes up with the deuce. Young's got 12 points in just the second half.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Allen outside. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Anderson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Clarke, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now, here's Hunter. It's blocked.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Brooks. Now Allen. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's foul number 2 for him.
Go the other way.
The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Young. Shoots. Hunter, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Now a timeout called by Memphis. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
Brooks finds Morant. Down low. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Few people see the floor as well as Trae. If you're open, he'll find you.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Morant left side. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter. The Hawks trail by 5. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Now, here's Clarke. Here's Brooks. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. It's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 7. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Feeds it to Capella. Bounce pass Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
Allen, he kicks to Clarke. It's stolen by Capella. And here is Hunter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Clarke. Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
free throws good from Capella.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Brooks outside.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
The pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He can't get that one, and that's an intentional foul. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And here are the Grizzlies now, leading by 5. Here's Valanciunas, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
When a guy as big as Valanciunas gets the ball that deep, quite often the only answer is to foul him.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 7. 36 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
Here's Young. Oh, good on the 3. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Now on against Collins. Pass to Valanciunas. And that one drops. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
And this is what you like to see from Valanciunas, being active on offense and racking up some points.
And a deep 3 from Young. From beyond the arc and then some.
On offense and racking up some points.
And a deep 3 from Young. From beyond the arc and then some.
On offense and racking up some points.
And a deep 3 from Young. From beyond the arc and then some.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And an intentional foul right there.
Third team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies. Dunn. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 8. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
So it's the Hawks now. Hill, no good. Jones with it. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set a screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.